There.
Nay, answer me. Stand and unfold yourself.
Long live the king!
Bernardo?
He.
You come most carefully upon your hour.
'Tis now struck 12. Get thee to bed, Francisco.
For this relief, much thanks. 'Tis bitter cold, and I am sick at heart.
Have you had quiet guard?
Not a mouse stirring.
Well, good night. If you do meet Horatio and Marcellus, the rivals of my watch, bid them make haste.
I think I hear them. Stand, ho! Who is there?
Friends to this ground, and liegemen to the Dane.
Give you good night.
Oh, farewell, honest soldier. Who hath relieved you?
Bernardo hath my place. Give you good night. Alright.
Now, Dad.
Alright.
Now we
I don't know about the props, but...
Holla, Bernardo!
Say, what, is Horatio there?
A piece of him.
Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcellus.
What, has the thing appeared again tonight?
I have seen nothing.
Horatio says 'tis but our fantasy, and will not let belief take hold of him. Touching the dreaded sight twice seen of us, therefore I have entreated him along with us to watch the minutes of the night, that if again the apparition come, he may approve our eyes and speak to it.
Tush, tush. 'Twill not appear.
Sit down a while, and let us once again assail your ears that are so fortified against our story, what we 2 nights have seen.
Well, sit we down, and let us hear Bernardo speak of this.
Last night of all, when yon same star the westward from the pole had made his course to illume that part of heaven, where now it burns, Marcellus and myself, the bell then beating one.
Peace! Break thee off! Look where it comes again!
In the same figure, like the king that's dead.
Thou art a scholar, Horatio. Speak to it.
Looks it not like the king? Mark it, Horatio.
Most like, it harrows me with fear and wonder.
It would be spoke to.
Question it, Horatio.
What art thou that unsurpassed this time of night, together with that fair and warlike form, in which the majesty of buried Denmark did sometimes march? By heaven, I charge thee, speak!
It is offended.
See, it stalks away.
Stay, speak, speak! I charge thee, speak!
'Tis gone and will not answer.
How now, Horatio? You tremble and look pale. Is not this something more than fantasy? What think you want?
Before my God, I might not disbelieve without the sensible and true avouch of mine own eyes.
Is it not like the king?
As thou art to thyself, such was the very armor he had on when he, the ambitious Norway, combated. So frowned he once when, in an angry parle, he smote and sledded poleaxe on the ice. 'Tis strange.
Thus twice before, and jump at this dead hour. With martial stock hath he gone by our watch.
To work I know not, but in the gross scope of my opinion, this bodes some strange eruption to our state.
Good now, sit down. Tell me all that he knows. Why the same strict and most observant watch so nightly toils the subject of the land, and why such daily cast of brazen cannon, and foreign mart of implements of war? Why such impressed of shipwrights, whose sore task does not divide the Sunday from the week? What might be toward this sweaty haste doth make the night joint laborer with the day? Who is that can inform me?
That can I. At least the whisper goes so. Our last king, whose image even but now appeared to us, was, as you know, by Fortinbras of Norway, thereto picked on by most emulate pride, dared to the combat, in which our valiant Hamlet, for so the side of our own known world, esteem him. Oh my God, just hold it up for me.
See it.
Did slay this Fortinbras, who by a sealed compact who by a sealed compact, well ratified by law and heraldry, did forfeit with his life all those his hands, which he stood seized of to the conqueror, against the which a moly competent was gauged by our king, which had returned to the inheritance of Fortinbras. He had been vanquisher, as by the same covenant and carriage of the article designed, his fell to Hamlet. Now, sir, young Fortinbras of unimproved metal, hot and full, hath in the skins of Norway, here and there, sharked up a list of lawless resolutes, for food and diet to do some enterprise that hath the stomach isn't, which is no other, as it doth where appear into our state, but to recover by us, by strong hand and terms compulsory, those foresaid lands, so by his father lost. And thus, I take it, is the main motive of our preparations, the source of our watch, and the most chief head of this post-haste and roamage in the land.
I think it be no other, but even so, well, it sort that this portentous figure comes armed through our watch, so like the king that was, and is the question of these wars.
A mote, it is the trouble in mind's eye, in the most high and palmy state of Rome. A little ere the Midas Julius fell, and the grave stood tenantless, and the sheeted dead did squawk and gibber in the Roman streets, as stars with trains of fires and dews of blood, disasters in the sun and the moist star, upon whose influence Neptune's empire stands, was sick, almost to doomsday with eclipse, and even like procurers of feared events, as harbingers, preceding still the fates and prolong the omen coming on, have heaven and earth together demonstrated to our clammature and countrymen. I saw the ghost.
Whoa!
But soft, behold! Ha! It keeps dripping on my finger. Oh, here it comes again. I'll cross it, though let it blast me. Stay illusion if thou hast any sound of use or voice. Speak to me. Is there by any good thing to be done that may be thee ease and grace to me? Speak to me, if thou art privy to thy country's fate, which happily foreknowing may avoid. Oh, speak! Or if thou hast uproared in thy life extorted treasure in the womb of earth, for which they say your spirits oft walk in death, speak of it, stay and speak! Stop it, Marcellus!
Shall I strike it with my partisan?
Do if it will not stand!
'Tis here!
'Tis here!
'Tis gone!
Whoa!